appearances each for Real Madrid and Barcelona, and transfer fees for the two sides combined, the starting 11s totalling almost £400 million. Wow. Of course, we've got to have a little bit of pre-match atmosphere, and that is the 6th Club World Cup that Real Madrid have won. And Sergio Ramos doing the honours. They tend to do this. Ronaldo celebrated his Ballon d'Or in front of the Bernabeu, and so Ramos doing the same with the
Yeah, and there is no guard from Barcelona to celebrate that, so it was just a reminder who is the world champion.
What a coincidence.
Let's not talk about Pasillos with Thierry. He's already had to go through that pain before in a Barcelona shirt. So this is it. We are all set for the first La Liga Clásico of this 2017-18 season. So let's hand you to your commentary team. It's a happy birthday to Terry Gibson and a happy Clásico day to Rob Palmer.
And Feliz Navidad to everybody else as well. Make no plans for the next couple of hours. Forget your Christmas shopping. Put the phone on silent. Take a seat. Take a pew. Get yourself ready for the greatest game on the globe. Well, they have the Pro Independents, folks, this week in Catalonia. Win today, and Barcelona will put some distance between themselves and the men from the capital. More often than not, it has been Real Madrid who score early as well. Kroos fires it in. Free header. We've got that early goal, but it's not going to count. Ronaldo was lurking offside.
Their way into the game. It's a clear offside. Good decision. Casemiro with the initial header. And the correct decision from the referee. Ronaldo offside. He slams it past Ter Stegen from close range, off the underside of the crossbar. But the goal doesn't count, which is this goal. But I think it's just essentially it's Casemiro sitting deeper than the other three, isn't it?
Ronaldo awaits. Comes to Ronaldo. Missed kick from Ronaldo. Carvajal can't get there. Emergency action taken by Iniesta, who's done himself some damage.
Really bright down the left side of the attack. It's always cut back to Ronaldo. We're all expecting at the very least for him to test Ter Stegen. Complete miss kick. And Carvajal, see here, it was really good work from Iniesta to make sure that Carvajal was rushed.
Got to the left back position because Messi is on the right wing. Is the space elsewhere to be exploited? Messi, Paulinho, great run from Paulinho. All a little rushed. Took a touch.
Great save. Change in pace in Barcelona's attack there. Been patient, haven't they? Paulinho, no surprise to see him in attacking positions. A great run in behind. Of course, he trusts Messi's going to spot the run there.
Rakitic with this corner. Piqué has one step. Carvajal gets dug in. Piqué goes down. Keepers. This was Piqué's penalty claim.
Just throwing himself in.
They claimed David De Gea would have been here.
In 10 seconds, 15 seconds, he's back behind the ball as well. Barcelona working really hard to deny Real Madrid at the moment.
Marcelo. Ronaldo. Shifting through the gears. The step over from Ronaldo! Again, needed.
Ronaldo.
Close corner. Ronaldo crashes through the crowd. Modric. Ronaldo's run. He's onside. He's got Benzema in support. He feeds Benzema. It took two to stop him.
Again, it's really good work. Modric with a great pass in behind. Ronaldo just about beats the offside traps. Gets behind Jordi Alba and Thomas Varane on the left side of Barcelona's defence. Places it across the 6-yard box.
Barcelona than any other this season. Normally for that man Messi. Iniesta rides the challenge from Modric. Alba. Messi. Gets the cross in. Oh, brave header by Paulinho, and it required another save from Navas. And Paulinho at the moment is the danger man.
Both teams have got their different ways of attacking, isn't it? Counter-attack play from Real Madrid. When Barcelona step up the pace and the tempo in that final third, they're really tough to deal with. 3 or 4 players getting involved. Paulinho again getting into the centre-forward position. It's a really good attempt at goal. Come save from Keylor Navas. Well,
he has been the surprise hit coming in from Chinese football, Paulinho. Never really made an impression at Tottenham. Marcelo's cross. Benzema steals in. First time he's found any space, agonisingly close.
Yeah, brilliant centre-forward play. Good attacking play from Real Madrid. Cross. You can see initially he makes that run, drifts towards the far post. When the cross is delivered, giving the ball away.
Messi broke the hearts of the Real Madrid supporters with that last-minute goal last season. It's a lovely ball. Alba full steam ahead. Cuts it back. Suarez. To the rescue again is Navas. Toni Kroos. Easy for Sergio Roberto to defend. Iniesta. Busquets.
Thought he was going to panic then.
Not Busquets, it's Rakitic. Drives on. Roberto to his right. Suarez to his left. Comes across to Suarez! First blood, Barcelona! Patience pays off.
Well, it's a classic Barcelona goal. Starts from the back with Busquets under severe pressure. True to their style of play, he doesn't panic. I joked about it, but you can see the importance of how Barcelona play, what they want to do. Come out with the second half and a completely different frame of mind. Possession is the be-all and end-all. You can see the lack of discipline from Real Madrid. Casemiro is caught upfield. Huge space in the centre of midfield. I talked earlier about the importance of Kovacic taking out that responsibility. And Casemiro pushes forward. Rakitic was able to move freely into the attacking area of the pitch, into the danger area, and it really opens up. See, Kovacic allows Rakitic to run right through the middle. The ball out wide to Sergio Roberto. You think Sergio Roberto's got a shooting opportunity. Unselfish play, clever play from Sergio Roberto, and an emphatic finish from Luis Suarez.
Oh, unlucky for Navas. Went right under his glove. Marcelo. Ter Stegen leaves it. Important header from Alba. Suarez and Casemiro. And he leaves the studs in there as well.
Shoulder to shoulder. Suarez wins that tussle. Casemiro doesn't do anything wrong there. There's a little bit of afters. I think he tries, doesn't he, Casemiro? Self-preservation in the heat at the moment. Swings his leg round.
Stay-at-home defenders. Ramos has left his post. Busquets with a fine tackle. Paulinho. Now Lionel Messi. Suarez alongside him. Suarez, oh, cheekily, or did he cheekily try to go for the near post? I think it was actually the turf which decided where he was going to go. It was a slip.
Yep, you see that clearly with the divot that's left after Suarez. The game is opening up. Real Madrid are going to have to be careful. Varane plays Suarez onside.
Mardrid. Suarez is down again. Ramos is best advised to get out of there. Yeah. Traditional booking in the Clasico for Sergio Ramos.
Suarez looking to protect the ball. Across
that was a slap across the face, wasn't it? He just can't help himself sometimes.
Two or three challenges in the first half as well. I think that's as much of a touching up procedure as well.
In Clásicos, Sergio Ramos 5 red cards against Barcelona.
Well, he has to keep his head, pure and simple. The team are up against it at the moment. Trying to get themselves back in the title race. 1 goal down at home. It's quite obvious there, isn't it, on how we got
10 points. Atletico second, of course, but they blew it on that Friday night. And Suarez is gifted a chance here. Messi's inside. It's a dreadful clearance to Paulinho. And they're offering no protection at the moment at all to Keylor Navas.
I believe it was Kovacic.
He's going to be taken out of the firing line at the next opportunity by Zinedine Zidane. PK strides adventurously out of defence and continues the run. Messi picks out Suarez. Suarez, chance to kill the game. Oh, Navas again keeps it alive. Danger hasn't got away. It's Lionel Messi to Suarez. Barcelona hit the post again. Paulinho. It's circus football, but the referee is spoiling the fun. Red card. Carvajal dismissed.
This is going to significantly change the plans of Zinedine Zidane. looking to bring the subs on us, and we see a handball in here. No complaints from Carvajal. Sure that Barcelona didn't finish this attack off quicker and sooner. Suarez with the first attempt. Messi tried to set Suarez up again. There's no handball there, and it's a really good save from Carvajal, isn't it? No wonder there's no complaints. He leaps up.
Well, it's needs must, but I just wonder whether the referee needed to give the penalty. If he just held his whistle for a second, the goal would have been given. All adds to the drama. Real Madrid down the man again in a Clásico. Lionel Messi on the spot. The eyes of the world on Lionel Messi, who doesn't fail. Messi does it again. The record scorer in all of the Clásicos puts Barcelona some distance ahead of the pack in La Liga.
He missed one last week against Deportivo La Coruña, and this week he certainly didn't look nervous, did he? Didn't mess about, puts his foot through the ball in towards the top corner. Real Madrid down to 10 men. We know their spirit, we know they won't give up. This is an uphill task now for Zidane's team. Is he going to still make the necessary changes? Should he have done it quicker? 1-0, 11 against 11, there was still a chance. He delayed the substitutions. Carvajal with a handball. Messi with a penalty. Puts Barcelona firmly in control. Not only today, but perhaps the rest of the season.
Well, he loves the pose, doesn't he, Lionel Messi? Kovacic gives it away, midfield again to Andres Iniesta. It'll be interesting at the end of the game to roll back that second goal and see where it actually stemmed from. There's Lionel Messi. Kovacic half stops him. Messi is fully stopped by Keylor Navas. They smell blood, Barcelona.
Yeah, I cannot understand how long it's taken Real Madrid to make these changes. Kovacic has been struggling for about 10 minutes in the midfield position. Suffering with fatigue, not being able to get around the pitch. They're down to 10 men. It's been super today, isn't it? High fives all around, but they're going to switch on again.
Marcelo. Ronaldo. As the clock ticks down, Real Madrid are beginning to come alive here. Here is the resistance. It's Modric. Gareth Bale! Oh, Bale was almost back in a blaze of glory.
Good run off the ball, Modric here. In towards the box. Gareth Bale, his right foot just slightly behind him, but he should do better. Should get more power on the finish.
Bale, you know, he'd like to get it onto that left foot and put in a sweeping shot, which he does. Oh, ter Stegen. A bit of loose goalkeeping there.
Clearly still work for Barcelona to do to make sure they get all 3 points.
Semedo. Roberto to Semedo, continues the run. Semedo! Oh, flashes it across the face of goal. Deflected off the keeper, I think it was.
Again, it's another good save from Keylor Navas. So this is going to be the two players playing on the right side of the pitch, getting involved, bringing Messi into the play.
Around the world join him. They've got to throw in all of the heavyweights, taken quickly by Marcelo. Great ball in, space for Kroos. Referee says no penalty. Ramos follows up. Ter Stegen with a very brave and brilliant block. Now he complains.
That's really good play from him. It is just out of reach. See Toni Kroos with the appeal again against Rakitic. His hands up in an unusual position. One's across his chest, one is firmly down by his side. It's another penalty for me. Ter Stegen makes it.
Kroos aims for the near post, flashes across. PK with an important header. Asensio to Modric. Ronaldo. Oh, a footstep away from Sergio Ramos. He may have been offside, but he wasn't to know that as he did the splits.
But they haven't given up, have they? They're still with. They've had 2 or 3 chances since Dani Carvajal was sent off. Modric feeds Ronaldo. Ramos is offside. Ronaldo slides it.
Barcelona have been more masterly today. He came with the plan, Valverde. His players have carried it off to the letter. Rakitic. Ronaldo wins it. Lionel Messi's volley. Ooh, uncomfortable save from Navas.
Percentage of possession, attempts on goal. Real Madrid probably just shaded it.
Suarez to Messi. We enter the additional 3 minutes. Messi. Gomez. Oh, big chance. Andre Gomez.
Just lacked conviction on the finish there, didn't he, to really wrap things up for Barcelona. Just taking off care on the left-footed attempt. Just puts it over the crossbar.
Hoy ha
Messi.
encontrado los espacios,
To Sergi Busquets. Lionel Messi gets past Marcelo. Messi plays it back, and oh, will he squeeze it? Game 1, set and match. 3-0 Barcelona. They are humiliating Real Madrid. Alex Vidal joins the party.
Another great piece of play from Lionel Messi. Good finish from Vidal as well. Hasn't been on the pitch long. Wraps it up totally now for Barcelona. Real Madrid despondent. As you'd expect, 3 goals behind, down to 10 men. Barcelona thoroughly enjoying themselves yet again at the Bernabeu. And the supporters can now celebrate. Is this out of play when Messi gets it? Looks very close to being out of play. The play was allowed to continue. Real Madrid switch off. Marcelo loses track of Lionel Messi. Skips round Marcelo, too easy. Cut back towards the edge of the box. Players queuing up. Vidal would have the attempt. Just for a second there, you thought it wasn't going to cross the line. Keylor Navas gets more than enough to it, but it just creeps over the goal line for Barcelona.
Well, Alex Vidal enjoying the introduction. A rare mistake from Keylor Navas, but in truth, all the damage had been done well before that. Squirms through. The sun beating down on the Bernabeu. These are dark days for Real Madrid, and it's Happy New Year for Valverde and Barcelona. They have had a Saturday afternoon stroll at the Bernabeu. It's a historical moment as well, the first time they've ever won 3 games in a row away from home against Real Madrid, and the gap between the two teams now is a massive 14 points.